Hey guys, welcome back to our Texas homestead. Today we're going to make some pork burgers to freeze. We're going to take, I've got an 11 pound pork shoulder and I've got 5 pounds worth of ground hamburger meat. We're going to grind them together, make basically 10 pounds of hamburgers that ought to be frozen, ready to go. Don't know if y'all have ever thought about this, but it's a good way if you catch pork on sale for 97 cents a pound, like on a pork shoulder or a pork butt. It's good meat. You can actually double what you've got. So with hamburger meat being $4 or $5 a pound right now, it makes it a little better, and actually it gives the burgers a great flavor. So bring you in, show you what I'm doing, and go from there. You can see I've got a pork shoulder. It's a little over 11 pounds. So I'm going to come in, try to get right in the center of it. This does have a bone in it. Just cut it back to the bone, which is here. Come in and get your super sharp knife. Just don't grind it against the bone. But try to get as much meat off the bone as you can. If not, guess what? You've got a good bone for some beans. Doesn't have to be a ham hock for beans. You can use pork, the shoulder bones. You can see it's just like that. Now the rest of this pork shoulder, the other 5-6 pounds of it, we're going to make some homemade chorizo. So we'll bring you in for another video for that. Be on the lookout for it too. And the fat, don't get rid of the fat. Fat's good. Okay, you're going to take that fat and grind it up. So we'll get this ready. I'll bring you over to the grinder here in a little bit. All right, guys, this is my meat grinder. It's the Limb Big Bite. Gotta figure out what else plugged in for unplug something.
Should just be the coffee and the toaster.
Yep. Great grinder. I'm going to do a coarse grind on it first, and then a finer grind afterwards. I'm going to do mixed. I've measured it out. I got 5 pounds each of hamburger and pork. So I did go in and put vegetable oil in the blade area, so that way it doesn't help to not get hot. Looks like I'm going to have to push through the hamburger meat because it's already ground quite a bit. Typically on meats, a good grinder, you don't have to push the meat through, it'll pull itself, but no big deal. Alright, and now all I'm doing is coming through back, mixing it up a little bit, trying to combine the hamburger meat and the pork. Now we're going to go for a fine grind. There are several ways you can get all the meat out of here if you want. You can run ice through it and help it push. But a lot of the stuff that's held in behind this blade, you don't want anyway. It's either fat, got gristle in it, or just not that good of meat. The way these are set up, the good ones will hold bones and stuff like that in behind it. Okay? Now, whether you've got a KitchenAid one or whatever, don't matter. Use what you got. You do not have to spend the money like this for this one. We plan on grinding a bunch of meat, large quantities at one time, so we stepped up and bought a super nice one. All right, now take the meat back. And we're going to get it ready for the fine part of it, so that way we can get it ready for some hamburger meat. Running the pork through it, but for the first time I ran pork and hamburger together side by side, so that way it would help mix it up for me as I go. All right, there's our new 10 pounds of hamburger meat. I'm gonna get some trays, we're gonna pat it out, put them in the freezer, and then package them up so that way we get ready to go hamburgers. So let me get some trays out and be back in a little bit. All right, here's hamburger patties. We've got 35, I believe. Hamburger patties were already made up. We'll get them in the freezer tonight, freeze them, and then we will package them into vacuum bags tomorrow, so that way we can either have hamburgers, or if we need it for hamburger meat or whatever, you either got ready to go hamburgers or just plain meat. So, and if you need to, you can always weigh them and know exactly what you got in each package. So see you tomorrow when these are ready, and see you then. Hey guys, we're back. We've got the hamburgers frozen. We're starting to make bags for it. We're going to make some freezer bags out of our food saver, whatever you want to call it, vacuum sealer. Basically what I do, I take a scale and weigh them here to where they're right at a pound and maybe a little bit over. So that way I know I've got a pound of meat in each one of these bags, and if I have, like this one has 6 burgers in it, this one's going to have 5. What I'll do, I'll write on the bag 5 burgers, 1 pound. Okay, that way you know, hey, I got to get some hamburger meat out for spaghetti. Well, this is all you got is this. Well, you can go grab a pound of hamburger meat and you're ready to go, but you also got pre-done hamburgers made. So just saves you some time and keeps it sealed up a whole lot better than what you get from the store. You know, helps with the freezer burn and everything else. So hope you enjoyed the little video on how to make 5 pounds into 10, and we'll see you back next time on our Texas Homestead.